All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? This one's going to be kind of interesting because we're playing some landfall, we're playing with some cool villains, and maybe, just maybe, this actually does some cool new stuff. So we're going to check it out, and I think people should enjoy this one. So we're starting with Land of War Elves because ramp, we have expensive stuff. We got to have it, right? Quint's Insight, which is the Shadow of the Goblin. So at the beginning of your first main phase, you can discard a card. If you do, you draw a card. Then when you play a land or cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, this deals 1 damage, which does work with another card we're going to talk about here in a second. Aftermath Analyst, which puts stuff in the graveyard, so we can get stuff out of the graveyard, obviously. But that card is the Scouring Storm Soul, which is the Sandman, but it is a Sand Elemental villain. 3 mana, where its power and toughness are equal to a number of lands you control. The cool part about this, though, is 1, it can't be blocked by small creatures, and 2, you can play it out of the graveyard. So you can spend 5 mana, return this and another land, they enter the battlefield tapped. Totally fine. This just lets you re-trigger stuff, especially with landfall. Lots of neat interactions going on here. We are going to play 1 Dreadfang, Loathed by fans. This is the small Craven. Its power and toughness is equal to the greatest mana value among permanents we control. Often this should at least be a 3/4 just because of itself, but very often this is going to be a 4 or a 5/4 for 3, and it does have Vigilance. So it's doing some blocking duty, but may actually get some real damage in later. Icetail Explorer, it's a 4 mana, 2/4. We can play an additional land, obviously great with what we're trying to do. We can play lands from our graveyard, and when we play a land, we get to mill a card, which also sets up stuff with our Sandman. Bloomvine Regent helps us dig for lands, possibly some life gain later in the game, but that all leads us to Dragonback Assault, right? We get to play a land, deal 3 damage to everything, and then we make 4/4 dragons. We have Ureni for a little bit of cleanup duty if we need it at 8 mana. And then we also have World Soul's Rage just so we can go to the face if necessary. So yeah, lots of lands doing a bunch of different things, but they're all stuff that mostly exists except for Multiverse Passage, just so we can have it be any color we need it to be. But alright, that's what we're going to rock with. We're going to see if this works. We're playing 10 new cards in the list. Hopefully we draw them. But y'all know the drill. If you like this list and you want an updated version of Dragonback Assault, you can take advantage of the link. I guess that's how we'll talk about that today. Take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. And if you want to save some money, be sure to check out Tales of Adventure. Use my code DRAGON, DRAGN. It'll save you 5% on everything you buy over there. But alright, let's go see if Sandman plays well with all this landfall stuff. Actually, you know what, gang? Today, we're sponsored by Aggro U. Aggro U has merch. My favorite, the 3/4 sleeves, because I don't know why I enjoy these, but I do. Maybe you want something a little more simple and stylish. This looks more like a baseball jersey logo. Or we have hoodies. You can get this with on the back of it. If you want to get any merch to support the channel, there's a link down below the video. Otherwise, enjoy the magic. Okay, we drew the dude, but we're not doing much else. We're going to keep, though. Because one thing I do like about this is it's just going to be a 3/3 at the very least, right? But even if it dies, you have a chance of just getting it back. So it's kind of hard to complain. But we're just going to find... Oh, we didn't find it. I was hoping we drew the elf there. Tried to will it to the top. It didn't work that time. Only works like... I don't know. It's like... What's his name in Anchorman? Like, you know, 60% of the time, it works every time. Oh, we played this person before. They're doing the graveyardy stuff with basically like 1 new card in the list. But basically trying to build up a board where they're just reanimating things that are also hexproof and whatnot. Let's just attack. I mean, I'm assuming they're just going to dig, put something in the graveyard, play a sweeper here. The best thing we can do maybe is untap a land, replay a Sandman. And then that's probably it. What's the other half of this guy? You may exchange life totals with target opponent. And then you draw that many cards for the life you lost. Yeah, that makes sense. And away goes our board. Oh, well, yeah. Then get your dude back. Sure. Wait, you exchanged life totals. You didn't lose life. Okay. That's not how I expected the interaction to go, but sure. Prevent damage to that card. Okay, fair enough. All right. Yeah. I guess we just do this. This is weird, right? Because if we play the Dragonback Assault, we're going to deal damage to their guy, so they get to put counters on their, which is the anti-venom, which is funny. So I don't know the best way to approach this. Because we do get dragons, which, you know, are still a thing. So I guess... Oh, I can't till I play this, though. I need that to be my 6th land. So that actually won't work. I guess I could play another Icetail Explorer. That doesn't seem great, but also doesn't seem bad either. So let's do this. We can put that in the yard. Like, there's a chance we get it back anyway. So let's just play this tapped on red. Maybe? We'll put it on green. And it can just... Yeah, it can just be tapped. I was thinking I was going to do something else, but tapped is the right answer. Alright. Okay, no attacks. So here what we can do is they sweep the board, we play Dragonback Assault, we set up a World Soul's Rage for some amount of damage and try to kill them with dragons before we die. It's kind of all we can really do. Yeah, I mean, I'll just take it, I suppose. Not really sure what else is going to happen there. Ugh, another Icetail Explorer. That's not what we were looking for. Yeah, about that. Is there a weird way we could do enough to kill them? Because, like, if we play this, it deals 3, right? 2, 4, 6. We have 1 up. We can play lands. If we play stuff untapped, then we could shoot this potentially for enough to kill it. And then... Man, I don't know. This is weird. I guess we gotta go for it. I hate putting the counters on their dude, but I guess this is the plan? I don't feel good about it, but if it's what we gotta do, it's what we gotta do, you know? Oh, they're gonna kill our Sandman? No, they're gonna kill an Icetail Explorer. Yeah, sure, that's fine. If that just dies, that's okay. It does hurt us a little bit, but we can live with that. So this is land number 1 for the turn. This actually, this is in our graveyard. It's like, yeah. So now we won't be able to kill the dude in front of us, which is disappointing. Do I even crack that? I probably don't. Yeah, we just don't have a way to get that extra damage in there, unfortunately. I think we still attack here, though. At least... Oh, actually. They don't have anything to reanimate other than this guy, though. Do I give up Icetail Explorer here? Probably not. Because then they would gain 5, lose 9. Yeah, just that. I guess that's fine. Oh, they're going to give it like hexproof or something? Or, I mean, indestructible? Oh, no, they're just killing our guy. That's fine. Like, we can live with that. That is fine. Alright, so what we'll do with this is we'll go search. And then I'll just play the other one. Alright. Ooh, only had 1 basic left, huh? That's something. Alright, we'll play this guy. I mean, if they're going to sweep the board, they're going to sweep the board, so whatever. Oh, can we finish them? 4, 5, 6, 7. We can make that 8, 9. Oh, no, we can't because there's no more basics. We can make it just 8. So assuming they block, they're at 25. They block these 2. They take 4 or 12. Yeah, we can't do it. We can't do it. I would love it, but we can't. So here's the plan then. I think we just play this. Oh, you're Rennie. Ah, I don't have a way to just get you in my hand, do we? Not that you do a whole lot, but it's cool to see you, buddy, but you gotta go in the graveyard. All right. So no matter what, we have to leave at least 2 blockers back as well, because this won't die, and it's going to end up with a bajillion counters because of our Storm Soul. I guess we just attack with the flyers here. It's weirdly safe, but I'm assuming they have at least 1 removal spell. Oh, they don't? Oh, we could have killed them. I guess technically we still can. But I feel kind of bad. I thought they had something in hand sitting there with those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, all right. Shoot you for 8. And if you can gain life, you can gain life. Like, so be it. All right, cool. That works. Nice. We'll take it. Yeah, I thought about that too, of like, can I just leave mana up so if they sweep the board, something crazy happens? Because this can be used, again, Spider-Man cards are kind of wild because generally, for whatever reason, a lot of our cards lately have said, like, play only as a sorcery. This is just whenever, right? So they sweep the board, and you're like, okay, well, I'll at least get this back, get a land back. I can have a 4/4 blocker. So we wouldn't have been completely SOL with just 1 blocker back. If that was the plan, you know, could have left the extra mana up. But turns out they didn't have anything in hand anyway, so I don't know what happened there. All right, we get to go first. We can play nothing of relevance first. Good to know. All right. So I'm just going to go Commercial District here, and then double Llanowar Elf next turn, I think. And then we can play Quint's Insight, and we can just see what we want to do from there. I will keep that, just to make sure we have lands available. Just, you never know, something happened to your Llanowar Elves or whatever. Oh, that's the camera. Oh, I can't double Elf here, because that doesn't produce green yet. That was stupid. Well. Jeez. Alright, I guess in for a penny, in for a pound. We made the decision already. Oh, wait, did this not? Oh, because this does count as both. Never mind. I forgot. My brain, we've been playing so many multi-lands. I'm so crisscrossed today. Okay. This turn's wacky. Alright, let's play this. See how the opponent feels about it. We have a Sandman in the yard, and sadly a Dragonback Assault, and only 1 forest. I'm going to play this on green, pay the 2, and we're just going to have a 3/3. And if they choose to kill it, we will get it back out of the yard with the land we already know is there. Sure, it's spring-loaded. You got it. I lose an elf. Oh, is this a synthesizer pile? It is. Alright, well, we're going to have to try to kill them without lots of attacking. Outside of like a giant Storm Soul or something. But I'm kind of okay with that. Alright. I guess we could do this to just thin the deck out. We only have 1 land to get back, so that's not super exciting. So let's go ahead and do it, though. And then get... It's not worth just playing this, I don't think. So let's just go here. And attack. And let's see what happens. I mean, they might want to play another Saw Blades and kill our Storm Soul. Perilous Snare. Yep, they're like, we don't want those shenanigans. Understandable. Okay, well, I guess now we'll crack one of these. Actually, let's do this first, because we might put other lands in the yard. Oh, we put 3 lands in the yard. That's great. Love that for us. Let's crack this one. I guess it doesn't really matter. That can enter tapped. We're doing nothing with it. You can stay, however, because you at least fly. Alright. Maybe I should have attacked. They weren't going to block the Analyst there. But we might just get to enough land that we could just burn them. You know, if we get a World Souls Rage. Braided Net. Sure. Get 2 dudes. You got it. Go to attack. Actually, we have no more lands in our yard. Alright. Attempt to attack. Sure. No attack. All we're really trying to find here now is just a World Souls Rage, right? Nothing else really matters? Because that's going to have to be one of our keys to victory. Do this. We get a land. 1 land back. I mean, it's at least a blocker, I guess. Sure. Oh, it's in play tapped. Never mind. I knew that. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. Alright. So this is literally just synthesizer deck plus recorder. That's alright. Sure. Like, do your thing. And then you left mana up for something here. Instead of making an extra body. So that's a little suspicious. Yeah, go to attacks. And then we'll just concede. Alright, GG's. Alright, let's not draw terrible at the end of a game. Like, that's mission 1 right now. Man, because finishing a game where we could draw, like, any of the Sandmans, any of our X-Spells, like, just so many outs. Just, oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. Let's go ahead and take 2 here. I knew it. I knew we weren't going to hit any land. I don't know how I knew that, but I just knew it. Good news, though. We do have at least functional parts in hand. So we'll see what happens here. Even if our Analyst dies, we have some juice. Not a lot, but a little bit. Ooh, you bringing slick shots to the party? Bro, who are you? Like, we all know red decks work. I mean, I have one that's got, like, VV and the... what's his name? The Shocker and all that, but I don't even know if I want to play it during an early access thing. If I do, it might be the very last deck I play. Alright, here comes Slick Shot. Kills our Storm Soul. Sounds good. He did the thing. Go to 13. However, they kept a land light hand, so that does benefit us here. Let's go get a Foresta. Play this guy, and as much as it's probably cool to play the Fable there, I think I'm actually going to play this and just set it to red and let it be tapped. Alright. So either of 2 things happens next time. We replay Fable, play our Dragon back Assault, make another dragon. Or we just play this out of the yard and then try to set up something. We don't even block here. Like, if you want to pump, shoot something, do your thing. Yeah. So it wasn't really worth it for us to block. Well, we found a land. In the event we didn't find a land, I wanted to make sure I could cast the Dragonback Assault. So there was that. All right. All right. Now, we probably do lose our Ice-Tail Explorer here, if I were guessing. No? Wow, I thought they had like a 2 damage spell in hand or something here. Kind of surprised they don't, actually. All right, go attacking then. All right, end the turn. Now we got flyers to block with. That gets you access to another card. There's another Slick Shot. Wild Ride. Guess what? I'm blocking. Like, don't want to be at 5 against the red deck. That's real bad. Like, I don't know many things, but I know that that's bad. I was going to say, we should have 1 forest left. So we'll turn that into a dragon. Ooh, we did lose one of our life gain dragons, so that's a little unfortunate. Let's... There's really not much else I want to mill here, to be honest. I will just play this to make a dragon. Oh, there went our World Souls Rage. But I think we're in good shape. Because now they got to get past dragon and a big, what's going to be a 9/9 minimum. All right. Doing the thing. Hey, another follower. Thank you. And a Storm Chaser's Talon. Okay. They might also be playing the Witch Hunter's Frenzy. Nope, they just conceded. Yeah, so that's one where we fell behind pretty early. And could have got rough if we didn't hit right on the Dragonback Assault. So we got a little bit lucky there. But, you know, sometimes you gotta against the red-based decks. Oh. This is a mulligan. We can't do anything with that. Let's keep this. Get rid of this. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oh, Llanowar Elf. Why did you show up now? Come on, kid. You gotta learn when to be early and when to be late. Fashionably late does not work around these parts. Ah, we lost 2 good cards, though. That hurts. Rage and an Explorer. Makes me want to cry a little bit. And a Ureni goes in. Man, we did not do good flipping lands. Like, we flipped real cards. That's disappointing. Alright, well, we could go get lands, but I'm just going to play a dragon. F it. I mean, if your plan's just play all the kill spells, whatever. Like, what else were we supposed to do? Man, they didn't even want to discard to their own card. Yep, that's a good hit on the bat. That's for sure. Jeez, really? Okay, well, if you have it, you have it, I guess. You're not blocking here. I mean, maybe you do. If you have another way to make me discard it, that's possible, I guess. Alright, my graveyard goes away. You got it. Alright, you got a 4/3. It also has lifelink. Don't know if this actually does anything, but it's there. Yep, no blocks. I'll just let them finish us off here so we can move to another game. Because, I mean, I'm sure they're holding at least one removal spell. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, we at least get to wipe out their board, I guess. That's something. We lose our Llanowar Elf. Which sucks, because we got this back, but we can't do anything with it. Though if we get an untapped land, maybe that's something. Alright, well, we lose that one. So now we got to find lands. Ooh, if they'd have held on to that a little bit longer, that thing could have probably finished us. Wow, we got lucky that we drew another land there. I mean, admittedly, they still have a kill card. We go to 4 and, like, whatever. we're still close to dead. No, I wanted that. That's disappointing. The problem is we can't hold on to a card here. So we just need our second best card every step of the way to be important. But yeah, we're just dead now. We can't win. Like, there's no block here. Actually, that's not true. I guess we could do this and this and go to 1. But then we just die to the next pillager. Like, it's unfortunate, but it's kind of all we can do. Yep, makes sense. Just have more attackers than I have blockers. Well, we didn't want that anyway, so that's good, I guess. Hey, you know what? Wait. How many basics have we gotten? Just one? There's 2 forests left. If we play this as a 4-5, gain 3 life, we go to 4. We could block. Nah, we gotta go make 2 dragons. I won't call it a comeback, but we're at least making something out of it. Again, a removal spell still kills us because we're at 1. Which I'm assuming they have plenty of. Nope, not yet. Okay, you know what? That's another body. I'll take it. I mean... I would like something stronger. Now we need to find... Our second card down needs to be the damage spell. If we can get that, then we can kill something, make a bunch of dragons, and then I feel a lot better. Not that, but the next card here will be the one. That's okay. It's still another dragon, I guess. I feel like we're just stressing so hard, dodging removal spells from the opponent. This is so sad. All right, they've seen a lot of cards. You just need one. All right, that'll do it too. All right, cool. GG's. Goodness. I don't know why I kept this. I was talking to y'all and ignoring this. This is not a good hand, actually. Okay, that helps. I was like, there's a chance it was about to get way worse before it got better. Terminus. That's just straight up mana ramp. Love that. Let's go ahead and just put this on red now. And then I don't even know what I want to do next turn. Oh, no. Why do my analysts suck at flipping lands? like I've always had that problem with Aftermath analysts. Like, I feel like I've missed so often. And it's just coincidence. It's just bad luck. But it's like, man, that just sucks when it happens. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, because I've only seen one forest, right? Yeah, cool. And then we'll just see what happens. Would we like to discard a card? I kind of want to, actually. Oh, actually, hold up. Oh, again, we don't have a land in our graveyard. Dang it. Because I was thinking I could discard the Storm Soul, and then I could just play that out of the yard. That would have been sweet. But we're probably doing this instead. Actually, I'm going to hold that. Let's discard a forest. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And I'll just play the Storm Soul straight up. Probably what we're going to do here. Put a land in there. Why not? I mean, of course we're going to remove my graveyard, not the one for the Reanimator deck, because that would be silly. Me on the plus side, the only way we probably can get around this. Ooh, look at the top 9. Ugh. And you get to play 2 face down. That's brutal. All right, well. That's tough. That's real tough. Don't have a good answer for that. So we're just going to do this and hope for the best. Because there's nothing else we can do here. Like, this just kind of has to be it. All right. That dude's a goner. Ice Till Explorer. You don't really do anything, though. Like, you just exist. And we know there's no more basics to go get right now. So, what is... We only have 6 mana. I mean, I think we just wait and just replay this guy, right? All right. I mean, I can discard this, I guess. I mean, at some point... Oh, yeah, they got one of our Dragon Back Assaults. That's fair. Whoa, can I not... Did I not have the mana to do this during their instep? Oh, I have to have a target land. Or I can't do any of the shenanigans. That's good to know. It does have 2 targets. That is a relevant piece of magic text. Let's play this untapped, actually. And then play this guy. All right. Sure, so I lose my big duder. I mean, we're hoping they don't get a Reanimator spell anytime soon. They could also just turn on this thing, right? Pay 7? Oh, you have to pay 7 and tap it. So, that is a thing. Exchange life totals. Sure. You get 2 cards. Oh, no. It's only if they lose life. They did not lose life here. That is a somewhat relevant card, I suppose. Put it on green. Make an enter tap, though. We have plenty of mana at this point. Wow. All right. Can we find something relevant? Jeez, you're kidding, right? We'll attack with dragons, because there's not much reason to attack with anything else here. I mean, if I attack with this, they just probably end up getting it back next turn anyway. I'm just thinking if they get Valgavoth, then they have 2 blockers. Yeah, I guess that's all we do. That's probably the correct answer. And then, sure. Probably could have got more life that would have mattered along the way, but they're probably going to exchange life totals again, so it wouldn't help us that much anyway. I mean, sure. All right. So if they do play another one and switch, it's not as drastic. Oh, I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because we would have lost some, they'd have gained some. Can we beat a Valgavoth here? Like, technically they'd be at 22? Alright. Wow, so they took 2 Dragonback Assaults from us. That's wild. Those were the 2 cards they got. I mean, they do get multiple dragons. I mean, that's a real thing. That's such a crazy situation. Yeah, and then they have enough life here. That's real. All right, I guess we just send in the hounds, right? All right. And then we play this. End the turn. Sicko if they get the other guy and then go to 23 and we go to 2. Oh, they're shooting themselves. Fair. That was wild. It's so interesting. Like, the first time we played against them, it was literally just like Valgavoth Reanimator. And then this time, it was very, like, doing some, like, manipulative deck stuff, which is kind of interesting. The fact that they got double, like, getting to see 9 cards is a lot. This card can't be underestimated, because I think other versions of this card, you have to, like, deal damage, and you look at 1 or 2 cards off top of the opponent's library, stuff like that. Like, this is just look at 9, take stuff, and you get 2 things. I mean, and a 2/3 body, right? That's a lot for 5 mana. That's basically draw 2 that you'll always have in hand, and you get a 2/3 for 5 mana. Like, that's not something you get very often, and that almost never actually that much value for 5 mana. Kind of cool though. Okay, so the good news is the deck worked, and it did what it wanted to do. Did realize after the fact that you have to have a land in the graveyard to work with the Sandman, so that's something. Keep that in mind if you want to play it out of the graveyard, because it's return this card and target land. It's not just return this and a land, so that makes a big difference. But outside of that, I think, like a lot of things you need in Standard right now, you could probably squeeze out a couple of the Craven / Dreadfang, right? And as much as I like Ureni, you could probably cut that too. And then find room to play like 2 graveyardy-ish cards. Some combination of what you're worried about, right? 3 slots that can either be things to deal with graveyards, probably an artifact so you don't lose it to Dragonback Assault, or something that gets rid of artifacts, right? Because those are going to be your 2 major issues with this while you're trying to set up your kill turn at the end of the game. And also, realistically, this deck could probably get by with 1 or 2 more forests. Because there were a lot of times where, like, once we got the 3 lands, we really didn't have much. So I could see a world where we probably say, like, cut 1 breeding pool, and actually probably not even breeding, because we probably cut a Rushwood Verge, because you still want your lands to be green first instead of blue. So 1 of those, and maybe 1, I don't know, 1 of something else, so we can get 5 basic forests in. Because you do still need forests more than anything else, right? Double green, double green, double green. And then this actually searches for forest, as well as the Fable Passage being able to search for forest. So I think you want at least 5. I don't know what they need to look like necessarily. It's possible we don't even play Willow Rush Verge, and we just say, hey, we've got 4 of these, we've got the 4 breeding pools. Is that enough? May or may not be for 4 copies of a card. I don't really know that answer. Answer might be no. You know, so maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we cut 1 of the red-green lands and maybe play another forest, something like this. You still have a lot of red sources. And again, you only have, what, 9 cards, 11 cards, 13? Because we're going to, like I said, if we cut Ureni, that makes room for other stuff. So, yeah. But something like this, I think, is where you want to be. But yeah, overall, really cool. Worked out. Good way of blending new cards with old cards. So no complaints about this deck at all. I think if you like playing Dragonback Assault, I would give this one a look, because it actually could be pretty good on the ladder, I think. There's a lot of neat stuff you could do with this. Maybe 1 less Quint's Insight, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Cut a Quint's Insight, cut the Ureni. That gives you 2 slots, and then you decide if you want Craven / Dreadfang to still be in your deck. That could get you up to 4. So whether you want to, again, whether you want those to be, I don't know, maybe the vacuums, maybe you want them to be Abrades, you know, whatever, but something in that space to help solve your problem. Maybe it's just 3 Abrades and a World Soul's Rage, and then just gamble, right? You give you more ways to just go to the face even after they reanimate, and then you just turn those other slots into Abrades, so you don't have to worry about silly stuff with artifacts or something. But yeah, either way, link in the description. Have some fun with it. You know, host your stuff at Moxfield, because they're big supporters of the channel, and save money over at Tales of Adventure, because it's important right now. And you can use my code. I appreciate it. They appreciate it. And don't forget, leave a comment so you can be eligible for the drawings. And become a member, and then you can tell me what to put on the channel because you'll get your idea added to the veal. That's food. To the wheel. That's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.